and welcome to Fantasy Ballet. I'm Miss Haley, and together we are going to go on a ballet adventure. I cannot wait to get started. All you have to do is follow and dance along to the moves that I do. Are we ready to get warmed up? All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We shake it up high, we shake it down low. We shake it to the side, we shake it to the other side, and we make ourselves as big as we can, and as small as we can, and as big as we can, and as small as we can, and we slowly creep up, creep up, creep up. I don't know about you, but I feel ready and focused to dance. Now today is a very special episode because we are going to be learning a ballet dance for the ballet dance recital. How exciting is that? All right, so first we are going to make sure that we have enough magic to travel to the dance recital venue. But we're not going to use the magic just yet. We have to learn the dance first. So let's quickly get ready and charge up our shoes. Let's get seated on our bottoms, stretching those legs out in front of us. Tall ballerina backs to the tip of the ballet ball. Good fingertips. And we flex the feet. And point. And flex. And point. We try one foot. And switch. And switch. And switch. See how fast we go now. Now we circle those ankles out. And other way. Looks like our shoes are all charged up and ready to go. All right, dancers, so you know the drill. Before we go, we have to learn the ballet dance. I'm so excited to teach it to you. We're gonna learn it in 3 parts, and I can't wait to get started. Let's head on up. Let's make ourselves into a tiny little ball, and we're gonna roll up head is the last thing. All right, dancers, so this is part 1. We're going to start in first position. We will hold. We will step forward. Arms are going to open as if we have a big tutu on. We're going to lift those arms all the way up into 5th position, and they're going to burst. Good. We're going to take a step to the side. Step, point that toe. Close back into first position. We're going to do that same thing, but the arm is going to cross in front. Step. Together. The other arm is going to cross over that arm, and we're just going to do a little tippy-toe around ourselves and finish back in first position. Let's do that again. Feet are together. We step forward. Arms lift to 5th. They open. We step together, step together, turn around yourself, and coming back to first. Let's keep going. We tendu out to 2nd, arms lift, looking at that arm, close. Other way, lift, and close, finishing it off. Both arms are gonna reach up and down. Beautiful, let's do that all from the top. That is section 1. All right, here we go. Ready? Prepare. Dancers, all right, who is ready to learn part 2? All right, dancers, we just finished section 1. Now let's learn section 2. So we just finished in a first position. Our arms went up and down. Now we're going to do a pas de chat into a sous-sus, up, up, down, down. Can anybody tell me what pas de chat means? It means step of the cat. It kind of looks like a little kitty cat jump. All right, so we're here. We plie. Arms are gonna reach up and over the head. We pas de chat, up, squeeze. Reach the arms up into Tutu, and back down. We repeat, plie, pas de chat, and stretch, Tutu, up, down, down. Good. We are going to step to the side. One arm's gonna reach, other arm's gonna go on the head. Ball, change. Arms reach both out, step, hands come to the waist, ball, change. Feet come together. We dégage that leg out to go back, side, front, to stretch. That's a little pas de bourrée under for you. It's pretty fun. Let's go back from the beginning, put it together from the very top, part 1 and part 2, and we'll try with music. Alrighty. Ready? Prepare. Okay, open. Good. We drag together, and turn around yourself. Leg and arm together. Leg and arm together. Both arms reach and lower. We plie, pas de chat. Up, down, down. Plie, pas de chat. Up, down, down. We reach to the side. Ball, change. Reach, ball, change. Feet come together. Dégagé. Back, side, front. Squeeze. Good job, dancers. All right, dancers, you just finished section 1, section 2, and now it's time to learn section 3, or as I like to call it, the jumping section grand finale. All right, so we just finished our pas de bourrée, back, side, front. We're gonna squeeze up to get right back into that plie to jump. Arms are gonna come into third, and we're gonna jump on the diagonal. Jump up, good, and we squeeze to jump, turn around ourselves, arms open up. Then we do it again. Plie, jump. Arms reach up to around yourself and down. Good. Now we're going to do some slower straight points. We're going to jump up, arms reach up, pointing that front foot. Then we switch. Then we're going to do 3 a little quicker. Jump, jump, jump. Good. Feet are going to close. We're going to reach forward to do a picked up pas de bourrée. Up, down, bourrée back, reaching down, you're going to step forward, getting down onto your knee, and we'll hold our final pose. That is section 3. Can you believe we finished it? Let's go over it one more time from the top of that section, and then we'll put it all together. Ready? So we just finished back, side, front, right? Plie, jump, and turn. Plie, jump, and turn. Beautiful. You jump 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Legs closed. We reach into a pas de bourrée. Bourrée back. Good. Step forward. And we come onto our knee. And finish. Awesome, dancers. Are you ready? Put that all from the top to the end. You are awesome. All right. So it starts in first position. Awesome job, dancers. Wasn't that so much fun? I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to get on that stage. All right, let's all stand up. All right, dancers, now that we've done the dance from top to bottom, we've learned section 1, section 2, and section 3, and we've even run it from top to bottom. I think it's time to clean the dance. Now, we clean the dance because we are going to be performing it not only on a stage for a recital, but in front of tons of people. So we want it to be squeaky clean. So it's kind of like cleaning a house. Your house is already beautiful, of course, but when you give it a deep clean, it just gives it that extra sparkle. So let's walk through the dance one more time from top to bottom, and we'll apply some of these corrections for when it's time to perform on the big stage. All right, so we start with the first position. Now, I want you guys to remember to squeeze up. Sometimes with nerves, we can forget some of our steps just because our minds are going a mile a minute. But that doesn't mean we should lose our technique because we've been working on it all season. So stretching those knees, we want to start in the best way possible. We take a step forward. We want to make sure that that heel is presented. If we step forward like this, you can't see the heel or your turnout. So we take a step forward, present that heel. Good. The arms come down. Remember, I want the breath under those armpits. They reach up, the arms open. Again, who knows, maybe our costume will have a big tutu. Regardless, I want you to think of your arms just outlining that tutu. Beautiful. When we take a step on the diagonal, I want pointed toes each way. Good. Something I like to do on this turn is tilt my head slightly to the side. So I'm looking at the audience just a little longer. And I think it looks really pretty. Now I want you to kind of lean back slightly when you do those condos. It just makes for a beautiful picture. Good. Both arms up and down. I like to look up because you never know how many people are also seating at that balcony. They paid for tickets too. So we have to make sure that we smile at everyone, which means performing to the balcony. So we lift our heads up and down. Good. On these pas de chas, I really want you to think up with those knees. So it's a burst. We want to surprise our audience. Up, burst. Reach up, down, down, again, up, reach, and down. Beautiful, I love it. Now, step to the side. It's kind of a balance, kind of a step ball change. We step, point the toe, back, front. The other way, step, back, front. Feet come together, we dégage. The legs squeeze. Back, side, front. We'll finish in the plie. The plie will stretch. And then we get into our final section, the jumping section. All right, and then we go right into our super so's where we jump, turn around ourselves. Good. And other way. And turn. Now, who remembers Willie the Wagtail? We reach 1 and 2. This step is for him. Boop, boop, boop. Really pointing those toes, stretching those knees, and trying to make sure those knees don't knock. We want them out. Good. Then we step forward to do a coupe back, to go up, up, down, to bourrée, backwards. You can have a little flowiness to those arms. Feet come together. We step forward again, presenting that heel. And then we find our finishing position. And I would love just an extra breath at the end. Good. Remember again, present the heel on this way down. We don't want our knee straight. We want it turned out. Good. Then we will stand up and we will do a curtsy. To the side and bow. Other side and bow. And you'll run off. High tippy toe rights. All right, dancers, I'm so excited to do the recital with you. All right, the time has come. Let's head on over to the recital venue. Let's get to our dressing rooms, get dressed, hairspray our hair, put on our makeup, get our costumes on, and perform. Let's get seated on our bottoms. Fingertips are going to go around those ankles, pointing those toes, tall backs. We begin to flap our wings, slowly closing our eyes, and we think of the recital venue. Looks like we made it! And look at this beautiful costume, dancers! Do you love it? I love it. Our hair needs a little bit more hairspray. We might need to add a little bit more lip gloss. Now we're all beautiful inside and out, but when you're on a stage, the light can be a little overwhelming, and we don't want our beautiful faces washed out, do we? No. So let's stand up. Let's get to our dressing room station, and we'll put on some hairspray and some makeup. Alrighty? Let's get into a little ball. And on the count of 3, we're gonna jump up. 1, 2, 3. Look at these dancers. Had to do a little twirl. All right, tippy toe walks to our dressing table. All right, let's take our little cross. Lean forward. Awesome. Let's take a little bit of blush. Perfect. Maybe some mascara. Now we can't forget hairspray. All right, dancers. Now I do kind of tell you something. I'm a little nervous. And sometimes I just get really excited. It's hard to tell the difference if I'm excited or if I'm nervous. But you know what? I'm going to help you through what I do, because I'm sure some of you might be feeling the same way. So I do a few things to help me prepare for my dance. So I normally find a place to stretch. So I usually sit down. I find a comfortable stretch. Kind of like a small second. I play the music that I'll be dancing to. I close my eyes and I just stretch in that position and I imagine myself dancing. All right, so let's just walk our hands forward. Don't try to overstretch, just relax. It doesn't matter if your knees aren't stretched, your toes aren't as pointed. I just want you to imagine yourself dancing the dance. And I'll start the music. Good. How did that go for you all? That sounds great. Just kind of helps me prep, prep for the performance. Then I will take 3 deep breaths. Then I'll stand up. And this part's my favorite. I like to shake out all that nervous energy by dancing. So let's hit it. Dance party. Woo-hoo! Dance party. Dance party. Woo-hoo! It's time! And everyone, are you ready for the performance? Great. Let's get ready for the stage. Nice long pattern of curtains. Good. We get into our wing. Hands are here. And then down to our dance. And we walk on stage. I'm going to start with positions.
Please welcome to the stage Miss Haley and her Fantasy Ballet dancers.
Dancers, we did it! Oh, I'm so proud of us. We got through our fear and we performed in front of tons of people. And we learned a very long and challenging dance. We should be very proud of ourselves. All right, let's get seated on our bottoms and let's fly and head on over to our dance studio to say our final goodbye of the season. Let's grab the soles of our feet together. We begin to flap our wings, closing our eyes as we think of our dance studio. Looks like we made it, dancers. I can't thank you enough for coming on all these adventures with me. It's truly meant the world, and I had so much fun throughout every episode of this season, and I can't wait to start season 2. Thank you so much. Now, we always end in the same way, the reverence. A reverence is a dancer's way of thanking themselves, their teachers, and those around them. But before we do that, I'd like to share our favorite moment of our adventure today. Now, we may have not gone to space, and we may have not gone to go visit Cupid, but we got to do something very special. We got to perform on stage in a ballet dance recital. So, what was your favorite moment? You go first. I love that part too. My favorite part was finding out that I was in my costume. I love putting on a costume because it really makes me feel like almost another person. And it makes me feel like I could do anything on stage. So that's my favorite part. So let's all stand up. One last time. Let's make ourselves into a tiny little ball. And on the count of 3, we are going to roll up. 1, 2, 3. All right, dancers. Ready? Prepare. Thank you so much, dancers. I'm so lucky to have fans like you, and I want to continue to grow our fantasy fan base. that like button, comment, subscribe, and share to all your friends. I'd love to see us all in a season 2, so if you'd like to see a season 2, just continue to spread the word, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Bye.